Good morning. I hope you are all well. It's your skin esthetician, Miss Nancy Skin Solution. Yesterday, when I posted that I'm going to be sharing a video about, acne associated with the spiritual attack, also known as Isicitho, people got very excited and the feedback was great. So when I woke up today, I was very excited and eager, to shoot this video. I hope it's going to be welcoming from your side. It's something that I've been thinking a lot about, and I have been seeing this type of acne for about 5 to 6 years, but I just wasn't ready to talk about it. But I feel like now I have enough expertise, I am able to talk about it. So let us get into it. Okay, I'm just gonna enjoy my tea while I'm talking about this because I am a little bit nervous. Okay, acne. Okay, so we've already spoken about acne, P. acne bacteria that is, present physically, topically, and I always talk about how we treat acne. But there's a different type of acne that's associated with the spiritual attack, also known as iscito. The difference about this acne that it is the whole face that has got pimples. Those pimples are red, they're inflamed, and they are painful. Hormonal acne, you will find that it only runs along the jawline. Acne that is associated with sleep, irregular sleep patterns or stress is usually only on the forehead. Acne that is associated with something to do with an allergy, an oral allergy, is usually around the face only. Okay. So when somebody is going through a spiritual attack called iscreto, they will have a breakout on the whole face, forehead, cheeks, jawline. And those pimples are red, they're inflamed, and they are painful. And when you look at the person almost looks swollen and their skin is like a little bit pulled and very shiny. And that's how you can tell that, you know, this person is battling with a spiritual attack. Do I see this? Yes, I do see it. But it's unethical of me to say, sorry, Sisi, lapha sihlutshwa yi-iscito as well. That's a space that I cannot just start talking to somebody. It's unethical unless somebody asks me or brings it up, and then I will continue to share what I know on that topic. But seeing that we're here and I feel the need to share about it, this is why we are now talking about it. And then I know one of the questions that I'm gonna get is, Nancy, can you still treat it? Yes, I can. We can. I have worked hand in hand with a healer who deals with herbs. And my one client said to me, Nancy, I don't want Oratane. It's very drying on my body. I've had it before. I do not want it. And I said, fine. And she connected herself with a healer, and that healer put her on Imbiza for 3 months. Oratane, you're on it for 3 months. So this is what I'm trying to get to, that whether you treat it medically or you treat it herbally, the medication is for 3 months because it has to kill the P. acne bacteria internally. And I always say you cannot treat any skin condition, especially acne, if you do not treat it internally. Okay. So, what are the other signs that you know that you are battling with the spiritual attack? Your dreams. I get very close with my clients when they start talking about these things, and they'll say, I've been having weird dreams. If you dream of a toilet, if you dream of excretion, if you dream of sewage, if you dream of eating in a dream, it's a different type of sklito, but it's also a sklito. That is more of idliso. Then the worst of them all, if you dream having sexual intercourse with somebody, that is islwane, of which islwane can also cause ischito upon your life, and that is the hardest one. If you're battling with that one, get help quickly. It is there to still steal, kill, and destroy. There's nothing good about a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife. That thing was made to finish you completely, mentally, physically, emotionally. So that one, It's a bigger, different dimension, but it also does cause Isicitho. Okay. And also, I want to talk about teen acne. Teen acne is not Isicitho because teen acne has got a lot of blackheads and it happens during a certain time of their life from about 12 to 18. That is not Isicitho. Isicitho is usually people from about 23, 24, 25, all the way up to 40. And Isicitho breakout, like I said, it's pimples, pustules. It's not blackheads. Okay. All right. It is not blackheads. It is not hormonal. It's not stress related. It is not the one which is directly linked to allergic reactions. Okay. So it's a different type of one. Another sign of Isicitho is itching on the whole body, itching off the face, or you feel like there's a cobweb. Like you always like doing that. You feel like there's something moving around your face. That is a sign of Isicitho. People are wicked out there and they do things like that. Why they do it, I don't know. And then people are going to ask me, do I still need to do treatments if I have realized that Isicitho? Yes, because that inflammation is going to leave pigmentation. You will need the treatment more after you have dealt with it internally and spiritually, because it will leave pigmentation and you don't want pigmentation. But also, the P. acne bacteria is going to be present topically. So you will still need your salicylic, you will need your retinol, you will need your tea tree extracts, you will need your glycolic, okay? You will need those ingredients topically and you will need treatments topically to deal with it topically. Whether you go the medical route or attain, you still need topical products. Whether you decide to get imbiza with umanuga, umampimpa, whatever, to cleanse from inside, you will still need to deal with it topically because the P. acne bacteria is present internally and topically. Okay. There's a girl that I worked with and she said to me she does not want Oratane. And we got to a conversation where we were now talking about, spiritual things. And she says, me, I'm dealing with this Trito. And we got her somebody, like I said, who gave her imbiza that she took for 3 months. I did my part on the skin part, and the healer did what she had to do. And now she's got beautiful skin. I think sometimes we have to be open to these things, and they are out there. Okay. What else did I want to say about this? You know what I love about the skin, and it excites me more and more as I am in the industry. Guys, the skin is a storyteller. It will always tell you if something is amiss. You can walk into a room and look at something and say, oh, what's wrong? Yes, maybe they may look sad, but their skin will tell you what it off. There's also a certain type of pigmentation, and I'm going to talk about it soon. There's a certain type of pigmentation that is directly linked to depression or feeling down, lower vibration, almost like we are sindwa, utwele, ukatele. There's a certain type of pigmentation, and I'm going to touch on it one day when the time is right, when I've been led to do so. So, lots of spiritual things are attached to skin disorders, and I felt like I should start on this one because it's one that we see every day, and it's not everyone, honestly. This is why I've explained exactly how it looks to the naked eye, and I've also explained what happens in the dream and physically. Physically, things just don't go right. Your relationship doesn't work. You don't get money. Awuthandeki ebantwini. You'll realize that when you are battling with a certain kind of thing. And then my last part was the treating part. You will treat it more or less the same whether you go medically or you go the herb route. At the end of the day, whether you take Imbiza or you take Oratane, it's for 3 months because acne, you need to deal with it inside. And in doing that and saying that, you still need to deal with it topically, and that's where I come in. Okay. All right. Also, if you see somebody, and I see people every single day, guys, I see people in the mall, I see people online, and I see ukuthi umuntu lo unesicitho. It's not for me to say, hey, wena sisi unesicitho. It's wrong and it's unethical. And having that type of skin condition, it's painful, it's emotional. Um, I've seen people say unsolicited advice. I get that because it's already a hard thing, and people have told you to use this, and you've used everything, and you are stuck. Okay, all right. One last thing that I'm gonna say when I now that I'm ending this little chat of mine is try get in contact or always create spaces for yourself where you can get with your inner self. Many answers are there. For me, I don't have a TV at home. I got rid of it because for me to get in contact with myself and be in a safe, serene space, I needed silence. I'm already a social butterfly. There's no silence I'm gonna get when I'm out there or I'm with clients. Okay, so I don't have a TV in my house because I need quiet spaces, and a lot of solutions are in those spaces. You will hear and feel and think of certain things, and from there you must act on it because a lot of the day-to-day problems that you are going through, the answers are there. Okay, all right. I'm glad I was able to do this live without biting my teeth. My braces are so painful. I am a talker. I like to talk, share advice, and it was just good to be able to do this. And I thank you for listening as well. Okay, love and light.